Anxiety-free time spent alone may allow for and foster creativity, not isolation, not avoidance, choice. And here's what most people can't do. Most people cannot sit in silence without reaching for a distraction. They can't be alone without feeling empty. They need noise, validation, stimulation constantly. But the man who loves staying home, he's already solved that. He doesn't need the world to tell him he's okay because he already knows. And that unsettles people. Because in a culture that runs on external validation, a man who doesn't need it looks like a glitch in the system. But he's not a glitch. He's ahead of the curve. Now, I wish that story was an exception, but I read the comments, I've seen the messages. One man wrote, "My girlfriend left me because I like being at home." Another one said, "My wife thinks something is wrong with me because I don't want to go out every weekend." 20 years of marriage and she still doesn't get it. Another guy in his 50s said it took him decades to stop apologizing for who he is. And one woman admitted, "I had to apologize to my husband after watching a video like this. I finally understood him. He wasn't avoiding me. He just doesn't need the world to feel complete." You hear the pattern? The judgment doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the people closest to him. Partners, friends, family. The people who should understand him the most. Men are being questioned, pressured, sometimes even left. Not because they failed, but because they stopped chasing. The world sees a man at peace and asks, what's wrong with him? But maybe the better question is, why does his peace make everyone else so uncomfortable? They weren't born wanting to stay in. They used to be out there, in the game, playing along, and then something drifted. One man said, "I used to love going out, party, people, the whole 9 yards. But life happened. People I trusted, they switched up. Friends disappeared when I needed them the most. And eventually, I just got tired of the performance." Another one wrote, "I'm 42. I've watched the world turn into a circus. Staying home isn't hiding, it's choosing sanity." And this one hit hard. After 2 failed marriages and years of people pleasing, I finally learned to remove everyone who didn't add value. Now I have peace, and I'm not trading it for anything. You see what's really happening? This isn't retreat,